Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. You know the feeling. One moment you're fine, and the next, a small comment or sound sends your mood crashing. Suddenly, everything feels overwhelming, and you're struggling to keep it together. It's a quick, strong shift in your mind and body that can feel completely out of your control. These sudden emotional takeovers are often called triggers. A trigger is simply something, like a memory, a phrase, or a physical sensation, that reminds your brain of past stress or strong, difficult feelings. These reminders cause an immediate, powerful reaction in the present moment, even if the danger isn't real. This video won't just talk about triggers. We'll show you exactly what to do when they happen. We're sharing simple, practical tools you can use immediately to interrupt that overwhelmed feeling and regain control. You'll learn easy grounding techniques that help root you firmly back in the present. Immediate first aid. Quick steps when a trigger hits. When a trigger arrives, it sets off an automatic alarm system in your brain and body. This is your fight, flight, or freeze response kicking in. The secret to regaining control is to interrupt this automated process as fast as possible. These initial steps focus entirely on the first 60 seconds after you notice the reaction. They are physical actions designed to anchor you away from the emotional surge and back into the present reality. Stop everything. The power of hitting pause. When you realize you are triggered, your immediate impulse might be to react, flee, or mentally spiral. The single most important first move is to mentally stop. Do not speak, do not move unnecessarily, and do not continue the current thought pattern. Think of this as hitting the big red pause button on your whole internal system. This pause creates necessary space. It prevents the automatic reaction from taking over. Say the word, stop, internally and focus all your attention on that single instruction. This brief moment gives you the chance to choose your next action instead of being controlled by the reaction. It separates the initial stimulus from the emotional response, buying you valuable seconds to implement grounding techniques. Breathe deeply to calm your body down. Once you have mentally paused, you need a powerful, immediate tool to switch off the body's alarm system. That tool is your breath. Shallow, rapid breathing is a sign of panic, but deep, controlled breathing tells your nervous system that you are safe. A simple technique you can use anywhere is called box breathing. It takes just 4 counts for each step, forcing a slow, regulated rhythm. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, filling your belly, not just your chest. Hold the air in your lungs for a count of 4. Slowly let the air out through your mouth for a count of 4, releasing all tension as you exhale. Wait with empty lungs for a count of 4 before inhaling again. Repeat this cycle 4 or 5 times. The deliberate focus on the counts and the deep intake of oxygen significantly lowers your heart rate and signals safety to your brain. This quick physiological shift prepares you for further grounding. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. After pausing and regulating your breath, you can use one of the most effective methods for reconnecting with the here and now. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique forces your brain to refocus on external, physical sensations rather than internal emotional chaos. It is highly effective because it directly targets all 5 of your senses. To use the 5-4-3-2-1 method, simply name things around you in each category. Name 5 things you see. Look around and name 5 distinct objects. Be specific about colors or shapes, like the blue pen, the crack in the wall, or my brown shoes. Name 4 things you feel. Identify 4 physical sensations that you can feel right now. These can be internal or external, like the smooth fabric of my shirt, my feet pressing against the floor, the cool air on my skin, or the pressure of my watch. Name 3 things you hear. Listen for 3 sounds. Even in a silent room, you can usually hear something like your fan or distant traffic, like the hum of the refrigerator, my breathing, or the ticking clock. Name 2 things you smell. Notice 2 smells present in your environment, or if none are present, recall 2 favorite smells from memory, such as coffee or rain. Name 1 thing you taste. Notice 1 thing you can taste, like the metallic taste of water, or slight sweetness. Focusing on these concrete details immediately moves mental energy away from the trigger response. It brings your full attention rigidly into your current physical location and time, making it impossible for the panic to hold its full intensity. Create space. Strategies to step away from overwhelm. Once you manage the initial shock of a trigger using immediate grounding exercises, the next step is crucial. You must create distance. When your heart is pounding and your thoughts are racing, your environment can feel suffocating. These strategies are about making either a physical or mental separation from the source of the overwhelm. This space allows your rational brain to fully take over from your emotional reactivity. Physically detach from the triggering situation. Sometimes the most helpful thing is simply not being there. If you can physically remove yourself from the place where the trigger happened, your body gets a clear signal that the moment has passed. This is not running away. It is choosing safety and control for yourself. Even moving a short distance makes a difference. If you are in a meeting, move to the farthest chair. If you are at home, step outside onto the porch or balcony. The change in scenery, lighting, and air temperature helps reset your sensory input and gives your mind a break. It is perfectly okay to pause a conversation or leave an environment briefly. You do not need a lengthy explanation. A simple, firm statement works best. Excuse me, I need a moment. I need some fresh air. I'll be right back. Let's pause this for 5 minutes. Be direct and confident when you speak these phrases. Taking a short break removes you from the immediate pressure. It shows you that you are the one in control of your movement, not the emotional spin cycle. These first techniques help you slow down and feel more present. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.